Hello, it's Leslie here again. It's been raining a lot lately here where I live, so I've decided to review this mini chain tool by KMC. First up, I'll say I think it's quite a small, unique design. I think it's machined very well. Uh, I give it a 4 out of 5 stars on the machining job. But the design is a little bit strange. The design is maybe not the best because it has this hexagonal part here on the end which is supposed to fit into another tool. That's why it's there, but it just adds to the weight. So also where the bolt goes, it's actually recessed a millimeter too far if you look at it. I think they could have saved more weight by not recessing the bolt at all, but I think they wanted to keep this bullet looking shape. So also the handle is removable, which is kind of nice. Although this handle piece is heavier than expected because the hole only goes halfway down, so it's almost solid. So I'll be replacing that with just some lightweight reinforced nylon bolt. I bought this chain tool to replace my favorite chain tool, this Finish Line chain pup, which I've had for probably nearly 30 years. So I needed another chain tool for my other bikes. I have say 2 or 3 bikes, and I don't want to be changing the tools all the time. I want to just have a saddlebag for each bike, and then it's one less thing I have to change if I swap bikes. So what I decided to do was, we'll break a chain right now. I haven't broken a chain yet with this tool, and because I think most people these days use what are they called, the little chain links, I think I'll only test breaking the chain. I won't test putting it back together because you really should just have a link. I don't think it's very smart putting in your own link that you just taken out. So I'll just break the chain, and then the idea is that you can get your spare link and hopefully get that on. It's worth checking that you can get that on without a pair of pliers, because if you need the pliers then you'll have to bang it up against a rock or something. So anyway, I probably wouldn't buy another one of these, having looked at it, and it is a bit on the heavy side. Without the handle I think it weighs 25 grams, and my slightly modified chain pup without its handle weighs 13 grams, so it's almost half the weight. So this is almost twice the weight. Without its handle, it's heavy. For what it is, it's quite heavy. It worries me a little bit because it's asymmetrical. So there's actually a bigger piece at the bottom than at the top. I don't know if you can see that. And what it means is the threads at the bottom, I'll slowly tilt that so you can see, the threads at the bottom are quite deep, but the threads at the top are very shallow. You see how shallow they are? So that kind of worries me a bit about the longevity. I'm just a bit worried about how strong that is. And there's only about 10 or 12 maybe threads there holding that in. It's going to be interesting to see how long it lasts, because they're not full threads. Now I already tricked this out. You can't just poke the chain through. I was surprised at that, just on my little test before I started this video. It won't fit. So you have to take off this blue piece, then you put your chain in. We'll put it in. It's got this little magnet, which I kind of think is nice. It's got this little magnet there, and that holds the chain in place. So that's a nice feature, nicer than what I thought it would be. So then you wind this blue thing on, and then you Okay, so that's all lined up, ready to go. So we'll see how much force we need to break that. It comes with this little Allen key, and so that's broken fairly easily. It broke without too much effort. It comes with this little Allen key, which doesn't have any markings on it, so you don't know if it's chrome vanadium or not, but it probably is. They just make them all from the same factory anyway. So let's have a look. We'll undo that. As I said, you've got to wind that all the way off before pulling it off. And so there's the rivet come out of there. I think it's okay, but it's kind of expensive for KMC, made in Taiwan. I think it costs about $50. I don't know. What I decided to do, rather than buy 2 of these, because I said I needed 3 saddlebags, I decided to get another different brand, ZTTO. I'm not sure how to pronounce that, but it's a little pink chain breaker similar to this, a little round one. I'm going to test that out in another review, and I think it's going to be a little bit lighter and it's a lot cheaper. So it's only maybe $15 shipped. So I'm going to review that chain tool in another video soon, when that arrives, probably next month. I think it's okay. I just think it could have been lighter. It's small, but I think it could have been made lighter. So yeah, it's not the lightest one out there. This thing is still like the king of mini chain tools. So that's all I have today for you. Thank you for watching. I think that's everything. Thank you. Bye.